Hello everyone, welcome back. In the previous class, we have looked at the basics of mathematical logic, the various kinds of connectives and everything. In this presentation, we are going to discuss about tautology, contradiction and contingency. So this is Priyanka, working as assistant professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, AIML for MLRIT Institute of Technology. So coming to this PPT, so this is going to be the overview of the presentation now. And here we are going to look at the definitions first of all, and after that how we are going to determine the tautology, contradiction and contingency, what is the major difference with them, and we are going to look at the example, and finally we are going to have a summary of this PPT. The basic outcome of this lecture is nothing but you are going to you will be able to classify what are the logical expressions and different types of logical expressions, what their truth values are going to look like. That is nothing but tautology, contradiction and contingency using these truth tables. And next, you are going to analyze how to validate the arguments accurately by the end of this lecture. Coming to the first topic. So, why we are supposed to analyze this particular topic in district mathematics? So, here there is a particular concept which we have discussed in the previous PPT, that is nothing but logical expression. Let me revise once. Logical expression is nothing but a combination of different types of variables in capital letters P or Q, and by combination of this, and we are going to apply the connectives on it, and by applying these connectives we are going to form some logical expression which will be in the form of P and Q, P or Q, P implies Q, and we can make a combination of this, that is nothing but logical expression which are going to carry the truth values either true or false. So whatever the values we are going to give for this is nothing but it can be either true or it can be false or conditionally true. Based on the condition it can be true or false. And we have to analyze this particular kind of thing because in some cases based on the inputs. So let me consider P and Q are my input variables, input statements, and for this input statements we are going to have two truth values, that is nothing but true and false in various combinations as we discussed, 2 power number of combinations, right? So four combinations we are going to get, and based on the conditions of this connectors, we are going to attain the inputs, right? So we are based on the inputs, we are going to have some outputs by their combinations. So here, when we are going to design the digital circuits, or when we are improving some reasonable skills for while training our machine, we are going to combine different types of statements and we are going to analyze what their truth values are going to look like. So that is the reason we are supposed to analyze this topic. Coming to the first topic, that is nothing but tautology. So here, basically, when we are going to check the correctness of that particular combination of statements, 3 types of things exist. That is nothing but completely true, that is nothing but this we call it as tautology. Completely false, contradiction, and mixture of true and false we call it as contingency. Right, so these are the 3 combinations possibly we will be facing while analyzing different types of statements in our data set. Right, so coming to the first one, that is nothing but tautology. Tautology, I already told that whatever the combinations and whatever the input values, irrelevant of the input values, if all the outputs are true, then we call it as tautology. Right, so here I am going to take one example statement here. My P statement is it will rain tomorrow. I already told you that when we are going to analyze some statements, analyze some data, we are going to assign them to variables, and here my variable is P and my sentence is it will rain tomorrow, right? So this is my sentence. If I apply negation on it, negation is nothing but opposite of that particular statement. So what will be the opposite of that particular statement? It will not rain tomorrow. If my statement P is it will rain tomorrow, my opposite statement will be it will not rain tomorrow. So let me see what if I apply OR in this particular combination of statements. So this is statement 1 and this is statement 2. Upon these two statements, I am supposed to I wanted to apply this OR connective here, P or negation P. So how likely my particular statement is going to look like? Either it will rain tomorrow or it won't, right? So this is what we have learned in previous lecture, right? So let me have a truth table now. So I'm going to here number of variables is 2, right? Number of combinations I'm going to get is only true and false. So these are the possible truth values I'm going to get, right? So here for P and negation P, the thing is true, false, false, true. Further we can't give because P is the same statement. It is going to have the opposite kind of thing. So we are going to have only 2 combinations here. So true or false, obviously true, because in or while applying or a connective on a particular set of statements, it will be true only if only I can say that if any one of these statement is true, then the output can be true. In other cases, it will be false. Means only if both are false, then only it will be false. So in this case, I have got all the output values. The last column I have got false or true. So I can call this as tautology. So this is the basic example. So next, contradiction. Contradiction, I already told that whatever the combination of inputs we are going to give, we are going to get only false. That is nothing but contradiction, right? So contradiction are the statements which are always false on every combination of logical statements. So here I am taking the same scenario but with a different sentence. My P statement here is the glass is full. What is my P statement now? The glass is full. So what will be the output for this? Opposite for this? Negation P will be the glass is empty. So that is what negation P is looking like. So I wanted to apply and on this particular statement and opposite of it, that is nothing but P and negation P. Here I am going to get like the glass is full and glass is empty. So this is not proper. So it will be always false. So either the glass is full or the glass will be empty, right? So in this scenario, this statement is not valid. So let me apply it in a truth table. So I am going to consider P and negation P here. So for the P, I am going to give true, false. Negation P, when if it is true, it will be false. False, it will be true. Opposite of the input statement, right? So when applying AND statement, AND will be true only if both are true. In all other cases, it will be false. That is the rule for conjunction, right? So here, true and false, it is false. False and true, it is false again. So as in the last column, we got all false, then we call it as contradiction, right? So this is what contradiction is. So I already told that there are 3 types of different logical. You can conclude. Logical conclusions will be there. So 2 we have completed, and here we are going to go for the next type, that is nothing but contingency. Contingency means it is a mixture of both true and false. In last column, it can be true and false. Then we call it as contingency, right? So coming to now definition, contingency are often called as contingent statements which are true in some cases and not true in others. So based on the set of inputs, based on the set of different types of input values, input statements, we are going to make an analysis in a truth table. And in the case of contingency, when it is a mixture of based on the inputs, the particular outputs are going to change. Then we call it as contingency. So here I am taking some example statements first. My P statement is student submitted the assignment. So this is my first statement. And the second statement is Q, that is nothing but student attended the lab. So I am taking 2 scenarios here. My first scenario, I have assigned to the variable called P, and the P statement, the sentence is student submitted the assignment. That is the first statement. And coming to the next statement, I am going to take it as Q, student attended the lab. So this is other scenario, right? So let me analyze how they are going to be true or false, and how that we are going to connect those statements using conjunction, right? So when we are analyzing statements, it is not a rule that only this particular connective has to be applied. We can apply any kind of connectives. Those are available in our discrete mathematics, right? So here my first statement is assignment submitted and lab attended. So here I'm just considering the cases or verbs or actions he is trying to do. The first statement is P and the second statement is Q. In P statement, assignment submitted. That is my P statement, and I'm trying to apply conjunction on it and lab attended. This statement is true because the first one is true, first statement value is true and second statement value is true. So the output obviously will be true. Let me look at second kind of statements. So here assignment submitted but lab not attended. So first statement is true, second statement is false. What will be the combination for this when we apply true and false? Obviously it is false because the rule of conjunction is it will be true only the both statement is true, in other cases it will be false. Let us look at the third combination. Assignment not submitted. The first statement P is false here and lab attended. Here it is true. Assignment not submitted false and lab attended. So what will be the output for this? Obviously false because the rule of conjunction is only when two statements are true it should be true. In other cases it should be false. Neither assignment submitted nor lab attended. So in this case both are false, false and false. Obviously the output is false. So here let me apply the same thing in a truth table. I am going to take P and Q statements as the input values and I am going to conclude what the particular P and Q is going to look like. Right. Here my combinations in the I already told we are going to take the combinations like this: true, 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 false, false, true and false, false. Right. True, true. If both statements are true, then my particular output value is true. If both one statement is true and other statement is false, the output value will be false. And in that case, both are false, the output value is false. So if we observe the last column, whatever the output we are trying to expect, it is a combination of both true and false statements. So in such cases, we call this particular logical expression as contingency. Right? So this is what contingency is going to look like. Right? So next, how to determine? So let us revise once. So here when we are trying to analyze a set of statements, in a data set, and we wanted to see whether that particular outputs are completely true, irrelevant of the inputs, completely false, irrelevant of inputs, and a combination of both. In some cases we are supposed to look at tautology, contradiction and contingency. So from the truth table, even on a logical expression, that is the way we have to analyze till now, and we are going to observe the final column here. So we are on the basis of final column, if all values are true, then it is a tautology. If all values are false, then it is a contradiction. If it has both true and false, then it is a contingency. So this is what a particular topic is about. So let us solve an example now. So determine whether the following compound statement is tautology, contradiction or contingency. So let us solve this. So this is the compound statement we are going to have with, and this is one statement, statement 1, and this is statement 2. For this we are going to we are going to apply this OR distinction on it, and we are going to tell whether this is this particular thing is tautology, contradiction or contingency. So what is the thing we are going to do now? We are going to consider P and Q values. So first thing is P or Q. This is my statement 1, and next P or Q again. P or Q. For this we are going to give the negation here. So my second statement is negation of P or Q. What is the output I am trying to, what is the complete logical expression now? P or Q or negation P or Q. So I am going to check whether it is a contingency, contradiction or tautology. So let me take the combinations now. True, 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 false, false, true, false, false. Right. So these are the combination. P or Q I am going to do now. P or Q, true or true, true, true or false, true, false or true, true, false or false, false, right? So negation of this, negation of true, false, negation of true again, false, negation of true, false, negation of false, true. So I am going to apply OR now. So what will be the thing? True or false? True. True or false? True. True or false? True. True or false? It is true again. So this is the way we are going to form a truth table. So when we are if we wanted to conclude whether this complex statement is tautology, contradiction or contingency, I already told you that we are going to consider the loss column, that is nothing but output column. So in this output column, what we can observe, all the values which we got based on the different types of combinations here, we got only true. So I'll conclude this is a tautology. So I'm going to write a statement like the particular logical expression is a tautology as irrelevant of different types of combinations of truth values, the output is true. So this is about tautology, contradiction and contingency. In the same way, we are going to have a proof. And coming to the summary of this particular PPT, what we have analyzed, the logical statement can be analyzed using truth tables to understand. For what we have to analyze, to understand their behavior under all possible input conditions. Here conditions is nothing but what are the input variables we are going to give. And a tautology is a combination statement which is always true. So this we have practiced one example. A contradiction is a compound statement that is always false for all combinations. This we have analyzed. A contingency is a compound statement that is true in some cases and false in other cases. So this also we have learned. And these classifications, by doing such classifications, what we are trying to do is nothing but we are going to validate the arguments and designing logical systems using machine learning algorithms. So this is about tautology, contradiction and contingency. Thank you.